Madam Chair.
It was clear from the very beginning that the hearing would be about hurling accusations rather than finding facts.
All of your universities have been hotbeds of pervasive anti-Semitism.
No matter how hard the college presidents tried to explain their actions in dealing with campus protests, Republicans cut them off, not even waiting for responses to their own questions.
Jewish and Israeli students were not consulted.
Jewish and Israeli students were not consulted with
Exactly.
respect to
Yield
the
back.
agreement.
Exactly.
And it would
Yield
have been
back.
impractical to do that.
It's striking that you decided to negotiate a sweetheart deal with pro-Hamas students.
University presidents displayed patience, but some neared their limits under the verbal barrage.
I really am offended by you telling me what my views are.
Republicans repeatedly demanded the universities immediately expel protesting students and fire faculty members who support them, despite explanations that disciplinary investigations were underway. Democrats say the hearing was only about scoring political points with right-wing voters.
Continuing to schedule repetitive politicized hearings to attack college presidents will not solve the scourge of anti-Semitism.
The subject of Gaza and the more than 35,000 people there killed by Israeli military forces was barely mentioned.
My colleagues are outraged over these protests, but they are silent about the students what the students are actually protesting about.
Hundreds of students around the country have been arrested for predominantly peaceful campus protests. The biggest outbreak of violence on campus came when hundreds of pro-Israel agitators violently attacked the UCLA Gaza Solidarity Encampment for several hours as police stood idly by. Democratic Congresswoman Ilhan Omar demanded answers from UCLA's chancellor.
Why have the violent agitators, who you know have been identified, not been held accountable for assaulting over 150 of your students? You should be ashamed.
While UCLA Chancellor Gene Block was testifying, a group of UCLA students set up a new protest encampment on campus. They held a rally and a sit-in. Police removed the encampment. It's part of the new day-to-day reality for college students, faculty, and administrators all across the country. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Los Angeles.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.